Place for Pets. We've got Cindy Pry and Asher. What an adorable puppy.
Yep, he is my newest, and he is 4 months old.
Wow.
4 months yesterday.
All right, so with such a young puppy, how do you start training? How do you start telling him sit and all the kind of things that you want?
Well, you know, right now he's enrolled in puppy kindergarten at that Place for Pets. I was chomping at the bit, waiting to get him into class. I can teach him sit, I can teach him down. What I can't teach is socialization. I can't teach him a safe place to be around other puppies, around other people, but we can get that in puppy kindergarten. So he's learning all that kind of stuff, and you know, it doesn't matter what age you get your dog, whether it's an elderly dog or a puppy or something in between, there's a place in a class for you, and it's really important to get your dogs in there. Yeah, you can teach them to sit, you can teach them to down, but it's so much more in classes. And you learn from your fellow classmates.
Okay.
I can't tell you the number of times that, you know, all of our instructors will ask at each class, is there something that you'd like to talk about? And everybody kind of goes, and then some brave soul pipes up and goes, my dog eats his poop.
Yeah, there you go.
And it's like everything is, it's not just my dog. And the conversation starts. So you learn so much yourself. You learn from your classmates, you learn from the instructor, and it's more than just sits and downs. We teach socialization, we teach walking on a leash, we teach doorway behavior, we teach leave it, we teach get it, we teach being gentle when you take treats. We teach going out in public and seeing other people and meeting other people. So it's a lot of things that you don't just necessarily can get on your own. Maybe you don't have access to a wheelchair. We have wheelchairs, we have walkers, we have ramps, we have steps, we have stairs. You know, all that kind of stuff that you would like your dog to know and how to move around.
Yeah, because it's so important. You might think, I don't need it, everything's fine, but you know, it just takes that one incident where you take them out and like they don't know how to behave, and it's not really the pet's fault, right?
No.
That's the thing. You want to encourage them to be the best they can be with your family.
Right. We want to give them as many different experiences each class as we can cram into 1 hour.
Wow.
And that hour flies by.
I bet.
And it's fun. It is fun to take your dogs to class. I will probably be in class every week with him for the next year. And then we'll go on to do something else.
Yeah, so much for Asher to learn. And you learn too, like you said. It's just such a good support group and so much learning for everyone.
Oh, absolutely. I've been doing classes either as an assistant or an instructor or a participant for 13, 14 years, and I learn something new every week.
Right, yeah. All right, so just call up that Place for Pets and get yourself in one of the classes.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Absolutely. We will have classes starting in a few weeks.
All right, that is awesome. Well, thanks for coming today. He's a cutie.
He's adorable.
Don't go away. First Edition continues in a moment.